Hello everyone, it's NCP. I've gotten a few messages from a bunch of my subscribers asking where I've been. It's probably been about 3 weeks since I did a video. I tend to do it every week, week and a half, or every 2 weeks, sometimes 2.5. But it's probably been 3 weeks or 4 weeks now. I don't even know. Here's the deal. Couldn't do a video until the family knew. But a while back, where we found a lump on my wife and the breast, and we had biopsies done and mammograms and a whole slew of expensive entertainment. So yeah, it's bad. She had breast cancer about 20 or 21 years ago. It was an infiltrated ductal carcinoma, and it came back. And we met with the oncologist today, and I guess they're getting a whole team together. That sounds bad. They're going to confer with other ones and set up a treatment plan. Not like a whole team, but like one other one or something, I guess that's standard. So that's what's up, I'm asking for prayers again, prayer begging. Oh man, it should be okay. It wasn't. There was nothing in the nodes, lymph nodes. There was a weird node. Hey baby.
Yeah.
Was that node oblong or round?
Oblong.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Clear.
Yeah, it was oblong. And wait, normally they're round? I'm sorry, what was yours? I can't think.
It was normal.
I know. Well, okay. Well, whatever it was normal. It looked strange and it was reactive to what's going on, but it was clear cancer. So I guess we have to have MRI to make sure it hasn't spread throughout the body. I guess that's a standard thing. I don't know. I mean, there's so much. I don't know. But I'm asking once again for prayers. I hate to come and beg, but I'm begging. The last couple of years, man, it just they've been different than what I'm used to. And you guys know what happened back around with my dad. I took all those videos down. Well, they're private. They're still there, but they're private. But, so, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Normally I can just do a video and talk and stuff, but, so I'm spending every moment I can with her. That's why the video's been slow coming. I haven't did anything on the chicken coop or any of that stuff. The battery out there is a little small. Couple days and it depletes it. So without sun. So maybe I'll get another battery. Maybe I'll take one of my deep cycle ones for like a ham radio, which I'm currently not using. If you could see, the antenna's kind of drooping on the side because one of the straps broke. One of the ones made to take like a shock absorber. So I haven't been on a ham radio in 2 months. But chicken coop will keep the battery charged and it'll cover the days without sun. But that's all I know right now. We don't know anything. I'll let you guys know when there's an update. Right now they're gonna do, they'll do surgeries and they do chemo, and then they can't do okay. They probably can't do radiation because it's the same spot, and I guess I guess you can't have radiation in the same spot. So this is a reemergence, they called it. Not a new cancer, but a reemergence. Or reemerge. My brain is so full of WTF right now. Everything's a fog. It's like I guess I'm in stage 1 of denial, disbelief, I guess. This can't be happening. Not again. I'm not. Anyway, yeah, that's what's up. Please, can't even talk. Please send your prayers and thoughts for my wife to get well. That everything goes the best case scenario. However you want to pray. Just pray for good things. But I'm going to spend every moment I can with her. All the time, waiting on her hand and foot. You know. Anything that makes her happy, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. Oh, and while this was all going on, as if I didn't have enough on my plate, which is now feels like a serving platter, my dog has something wrong with his liver, and they're saying there's some kind of damage there. So she had a count of like 1,600 on whatever the hormone or whatever it was, and that dropped down to 1,200 with these new pills every month. It's kind of expensive, but don't care. I mean, I do care, but you know what I mean. And so they're helping, so we're going to continue them, so the dog will probably be okay. I don't know if I talked about this before or not, but, you know. And then a couple of days ago, and maybe before that, I was touching her and petting her, loving on her and holding her. And I squeezed her about as hard as you'd press on an eyeball. So, you know, nothing, right? And the dog yelped and screamed. I was like, what the heck, right? So I went to apologize, and I touched her again, and she yelped and screamed. So while we were at the vet, we're like, what's wrong here, right? Because the dog's like shaking and all this stuff. And before that, she was playing with these little toys that wiggles and barks, and it's a little animated ball that barks, like a squirrel or something, it's got a little tail on it, runs around. And she bit that, and she yelped. So we thought maybe she broke a tooth. And she was like, the heck with that toy, and left them alone, hadn't touched any toys or anything. So she has a big abscess on all her teeth. So we got her on clindamycin, I guess. I guess 2 pills twice a day, I guess, for 2 weeks. So that's taking care of it. Then they want to do all this cleaning and all this stuff and X-rays, and I guess they got to put her to sleep or knock her unconscious, not her, but knock her unconscious for X-rays and all this stuff in case there's a issue with the bone or the tooth root. And she's about 80-pound shepherd. Like, oh, she needs to be 50 pounds for her to be safe. Like, yeah, the dog's not going to lose that much weight in 2 weeks. I mean, she got pretty fat there for a while. She really did. She worked this well. She really works this. But, you know, we've been getting the weight off her. Which is hard because, you know, you want to give them everything, you know. So those 2 things are my plate. The dog's getting better. The wife should get better quickly, I'm hoping. But they're going to do chemo and surgery. And I don't know about radiation therapy on the wife. So that's all I know. So I guess pray for my wife and my dog. I'm okay though. I'm physically I'm a little chubby. But I'm good. I don't have any health issues anymore. My O2 levels are up to like 95. This is from my lung surgery, or my esophageal surgery way back, I don't know, a year or 2 ago. I don't even know what it was anymore. But my lungs are now, all the scar tissue is supposedly gone, so they're just fine. But I'm doing, physically, I'm doing well. Emotionally, I'm worried. And that takes stress. You know, I'm worried. You know, I'm scared because it seems that everything that gets me is things you can't prep for. Now, one of my concerns was this is my fault because we're kind of doing the keto diet, kinda, and sometimes we eat black soybeans and stuff. Well, when she had her first cancer, she went through the change of life, and I guess they're estrogen sensitive cancers. So I figured that maybe some of the keto foods, like soybeans, which I believe turns to estrogen in the body, might have reactivated things. I thought, oh man, this is my fault for buying these foods. And we had them ask the oncologist today, the first one. And they said no. They said, if you're taking supplements or something, yeah. And I said, okay, well, she's not, right? And well, she said, I had to wait outside because they don't like men in the press center. I don't know why. But it's what it is. But he said, he goes, a small amount you get some meals and stuff won't affect anything. So good, right? But we got some real good doctors. I got it wrong with my doctor, and he makes personal calls to tell you what's going on and say, you know, we got these results, and I want to talk to you about them, you know, before you read it on the internet or your stuff, you know, you're logged into the hospital. So, I mean, he's in the secretary call. I mean, he calls. It's a really good doctor. But when we had this stuff going, it's like, oh, I got a lump. All right. That day, I mean like 2 hours later, we had an appointment at the imaging place where they do mammograms. Then, since she was the diagnostic, they look at it right there and then. They said, hey, can you come back in a couple hours for a biopsy? We got this dense mass here, and we don't know what stage it is, but it's about 5 centimeters, so it's like 2 or 3, depends what it is. They haven't declared the stage, you can't just base it on size, but whatever. So you know. So they said, we want to do a biopsy of the mass, and we want to do a biopsy of the lymph nodes. Because this one lymph node is on a round or oblong. Whatever it's supposed to be, it was the other way around. And that came back clean, but the other one came back as invasive, you know, invasive ductal carcinoma, which means there's some cancer that are in the milk ducts, and it's going into the other tissue. So I don't think it's attached to the breast wall or the muscle or anything like that, because that goes straight to 4. If it's in the chest wall or penetrating, I think that's instantly 4. But as far as we know, it hasn't gone anywhere or left the breast. But like I said, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep her distracted, and I'll bear the weight of this emotionally for us both. I'll keep her entertained, you know. I'm getting her in the VR on the Oculus Quest. I'm keeping her there, you know, as much as I can. I have her distracted. Anything she can, you know. So I'm doing the best I can. But like I said, please pray for her health. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I found that I can do donations on this, on YouTube. So I'm going to set up a thing on the bottom soon. I don't know when, but you can donate to any charity you want. And none of the money goes through me, just so you know. There'll be a link and you go to whatever. So I'm going to, you know, obviously I'm going to set a breast cancer foundation for the first one. But, you know, it's just there. So just so you know, I'm not trying to do a money grab, or I'm not asking for any money or anything like that. In fact, I'll make sure this video doesn't monetize. So if they're ads, I have nothing to do with them. But there's somehow you do it because it showed an option like you do super chats and monetize, and there's also like charity. So I'm gonna go through that and try to figure that out. Not tonight though, but tomorrow. So maybe if you look at the video tomorrow, I'm hoping it'll go to all my videos in the past. Just like when you do merchandise, how it shows up. You know, I think they'll do that. I don't know. It should just take you right to the site. And if it doesn't, if you guys will make a donation, go to find a breast cancer charity and donate to it. Preferably research. You know. But yeah, that's what's going on. And I'm gonna try to stay distracted because I don't want to think about it. But I want you guys to know that I didn't just poof disappear. This is what's going on. So I've probably repeated myself about 20 times now, so I guess that's good enough. But you guys know what I want. I want prayers. Pretty please, with sugar on top. I'll even fill it like an eclair with sugar, you know. Fill it full of donut goodness, whatever it takes. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Just want you to know that. And thank you. I know a lot of you's gonna pray anyway, but thank you. I'm truly humbled and grateful, especially all the support I got from my dad. It's just humbling. But that's what's going on here. I'll let you know after we talk to the next oncologist what the treatment plan is. I mean, my knowledge of this type of cancer is 20 years out of date, so I don't even know what medications they use now. And I'm scared to start Googling stuff because, well, we know how that goes. I don't want to do that. I mean, I'll Google things once they tell me about it, but I'm not gonna play doctor and say, well, this is what's gonna happen. You know, no. Just try not to think about it. Anyway, thank you guys. NCP out. I'll be in touch soon.